Welcome. This is going to be a strange stream, but thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the SPL Network Studios. I'm Darth. I'm sure you guys all knew that. We're here to decide who will be in the draft, which teams will it be, what order the draft will be in. Um, we're going to be running this the same as the NHL does it, except without a gumball machine to decide the numbers. So it's going to be a long stream. Hopefully, we get this done within the hour, but either way, come along and ride with me. Um, yeah, we have 8 teams selected. We put out the sign up sheet for the GMs on Wednesday night. Over the next few days, signups for GMs closed last night. We had a solid list of GMs. There's a lot of talent on there, a lot of great knowledge throughout the SPL on that sheet. But we had to narrow it down to 8. Some people are not getting selected tonight. Some people are. Some dreams will be crushed. Some and others will live onward. But we mulled this over for I think it's been 20 hours now. We've debated this over the last 3 days. Who will be GM? What teams will, you know, be called into factor here tonight? And so we'll start by announcing the GMs and the list of GMs and their major league team. Each franchise will have a major and minor league team. We will only be referring to them in their major league branding, as they are the name and the face of their organization. Each franchise is captained, manned, helmed. There's one guy in control of each of these rosters, each of these franchises. And so whatever they say goes. They'll be the ones drafting tomorrow night. We will have 6 rounds of the draft. Anybody drafted in those 6 rounds can only play in our pro division. That will be divided into the major and minor league. If they are a 7th man added after the draft, they can also play outside of the pro division. If any of these GMs do want to play outside of the pro division, they are welcome to do so. But all 8 of these players that we are about to name will not be eligible to play within the pro division at all in season 14. That'll keep it fair. That'll keep it balanced, and keep that level of play equal across the board. Is the prediction closed yet? All right, let's announce the GMs first and foremost before we get too far ahead of ourselves. On the list here, we have the 8 teams that will be making up the Pro Division Major League. All these teams have a minor league affiliation. We will talk about it at a later time. But for the GM list, for the Brooklyn Bandits, it is M-Dub. For the Cowtown Guppies, it's Az. For the Napoleon Neapolitans, it's Archie Klumper. For the New England Harbor, it's Reno. For the Pennsylvania Ballpeen Hammers, it's Cherries. For the Pittsburgh Vipers, it's Eli. For the Toronto Templars, it's Spinach. And for the Toronto Turtles, Noxu is their GM. There's our list of 8 teams in the Major League. That is our list for 8 GMs to command those 8 franchises. And now to explain how the draft will work, we have a long and arduous process of figuring out who will have the 8th to the first round pick, the first overall pick, of course. It is the same exact system as the NHL uses, except it has it has one extra step. So we have our 8 teams here. They have been entered into this list 112 times each. So we will spin a wheel that has numbers 0 to 9 on it 3 times. That'll give us a 3-digit sequence. And in this long, lengthy list, we have the number 100 at the start, and at the very bottom, we have number 995. That gives each team equal opportunity with every sequence of numbers put into the system of being the selection for that draft pick. If we roll 996, 997, 998, or 999, we will re-roll. Likewise, we will re-roll if any of the already locked-in draft pick positions have been selected. So let's say if we got number 421, it's the Cowtown Guppies. They will be locked in at draft pick, let's say 8. And then if the next time we roll a number, it also comes up with the Cowtown Guppies, we will re-roll that because they are already locked in at the 7th or the 8th position in the draft. But does that make sense? Any questions? I feel like that's pretty concise, pretty cut clean. Yes, so it's rigged. It can't be rigged. Look at the screen. All of the numbers are in front of you. There's no way this can be rigged. Darth is cheating. I'm not cheating. There's no way I could possibly cheat. I've run this test 33 times in the last day, and every time I've gotten a different result, a different order of the picks. Here's the wheel. Wordwall.net is the one we're going to be using today because this is the one that I've tested extensively over the last 2 days. I've spun this wheel 150 times. I've written down the results, and I think 7 is one roll shorter of the rest of them. It is the most equal wheel I have found on the internet. So, we'll begin. The first spin of the wheel to determine the 8th draft position. Got a 1. Everybody got that? Everybody got 1? All right, cool. Number 2. 0. 1 0. The third number will be 1. 1 0 1. That will go to the Cowtown Guppies. They are 8th in the draft. Move forward. We'll pick the 7th seed now. We have another 1. This is insane. I've never gotten these odds before. 9. The third number will be 0. 190 is the New England Harbor. They'll be drafting at the 7th position. Now for the 6th position. 3. 9. 1. 9 1. Will be the Toronto Turtles with Noxu. They'll be drafting at position 6. Now we resume. 7. 5. 8. 5 8. The New England Harbor, so we will re-roll since they're already locked in at pick 7. Ooh. 7. 4. 7 4. That will be the Toronto Templars drafting at the 5th position. This is going way faster than I thought it would. I thought we were going to be here for like an hour. Then again for the 5th position, or the 4th position. Starting with 2. Another 2. And 8. Wait. That'll be the Napoli Neapolitans drafting in the 4th position. Don't believe me? Number 228. Right here. Link to the Neapolitans. This sheet, I think, is publicly accessible. I think the command is in the title if you want to look at this and, like, fact check me to make sure I'm not gaming this. 228. Napoli going in the 4th position. We will now roll for the 3rd position. Teams left. There's a high chance we have to re-roll. But let's press on. 4. 4. Give us another 4. 3. Ha, we were close. 4 4 3. That is the Pittsburgh Vipers drafting in the 3rd position. Now with only 2 teams left, instead of rolling for the 2nd pick, we will roll for the 1st overall pick. It is between the Brooklyn Bandits, general manager M-Dub, and the Pennsylvania Ball-Peen Hammers, the general manager Cherries. So for the 1st overall draft pick in the Season 14 Pro Division, start with 1. 6. Final number is 161. That is the Brooklyn Bandits will receive the first overall pick. I cannot believe we have not needed to re-roll. After all of the immense amount of odds, every team on the list has a 12.5% chance of any of these numbers being theirs. I cannot believe the oddities we've rolled today. I'm amazed. I am amazed. So, I think that's everything. I think we're done here. I do want to get one graphic on the screen that shows the draft order in its entirety. And we'll all go home. Double checking my math. Feels so strange to cast without any other audio. Feels like I'm being prying eyes. So here's the draft order for tomorrow's draft. Brooklyn Bandits getting first. Pennsylvania Ball-Peen Hammers will be second. Pittsburgh Vipers third. Napoleon Neapolitans fourth. Toronto Templars will be fifth. Toronto Turtles sixth. England Harbor will be seventh. Cowtown Guppies will be eighth. Tomorrow's draft will start at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll run until we're done. Yeah. And if a GM can't show up, he'll either just DM me his picks when it comes time, or he will have somebody step in draft for him. But that's a later problem. Got the now problems off the table. Thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. Again, my name is Darth. Hope you all have a great night.